Hello everyone and welcome. I'm out here today. I came out here on my snowshoes. I camped out an area here that I'm going to have a small little fire and make some lunch. Now on the way in, once again I gathered some birch bark because there's birch bark all over around here. So I'm going to grab my saw and go and collect some firewood, and we'll get a fire going, make some tea and make some lunch. This is a dead pine branch that broke off this tree a couple of years back. But I can use some of this. Always handy. And I'm going to take the branch back to our little setup. And that's going to give us some good firewood. I've got some pine needles. And like I said, I gathered a whole lot of birch bark on my way in. I've got some of it is already very fine. If I break it up over the top, there should be enough fine powder there that I won't need to scrape the birch bark. Unless, of course, I knock everything all over the place. There we go. While we're waiting for that fire to get going, I'm going to strip the bark off of this. And now we have a nice little pot hook. So now that I have it carved quite a bit thinner here, I'm just going to cut in a notch. Just to give a small groove so that when I hang my pot hanger, it's got a little something to bite into. The reason we're out today, I got a new pot. I don't have a hanging bush pot, so I ordered one off Amazon. This is the Mastiff Gears stainless steel 710 milliliter pot. Now, I got it, and right away I noticed a few problems with it. It's got markings on the inside for the increments, but they're not etched in. So those are going to fade. It's not going to take long. Not a big deal, but if they were etched in, they would last a little longer. Now, it's also, they call it a 710 mil pot, but that's right to the top. Well, if I fill it right to the top, by the time I get it over the fire, I'm down to 700, 650 mils. If I fill it to the top, the lid is made so that it's recessed in. Put the lid on, again, I'm down to 700 mils. And if I bring that to a boil, it'll boil the lid right off. And I will end up with 550, maybe 600 mils. So it's a little bit smaller than I expected. It'll still work. That's not anything that's going to make it unusable. Now, on the lid, the ring does not lock in an upright position. So you constantly have to go and lift it up to take the lid off. Easy to do, but not with gloves on. So what I did, I had some stainless steel clips for a clothesline. So I just put it over the top and only folded 1/2 in. So now I've got something I can grab even with gloves on. Let me get my gloves. So even with gloves on, I can grab that and lift it. The other problem I noticed, it's got these wonderful handles, but the handles have been mounted at the same height as the bail. So when the handle came around, it actually would sit at the same level here as the bail. So I took a pair of pliers and I bent them down so that they could actually fold in, and now they're nice and close. Because when you went to store it with the bail there, it stays wide open. It takes up too much room in the bag. Now it stays closed a lot better. But I've bought other things from Mastiff Gears, and usually it's good stuff. Usually I enjoy the stuff that I get from them. This pot, it'll still work. It's not going to hold the capacity I was expecting it to hold, but I'll be able to make it work. But now that this fire is actually starting to burn, let's see if we can hook this up and start lunch. So I need that to hang over the fire. Now you can see a bit more of what I'm doing. So I've jammed this stick into the snow so that it'll hang above the fire. And I've got this Y branch that I'm going to have to shorten. I didn't want it that short, but President's Choice, World of Flavors Mexican Chicken Soup. I've never tried this soup. I have no idea if it's going to be any good. I guess we're about to find out. Smells okay. Now this is a 540 ml can. Look how much that puts in the pot. It'll cook it. Not a problem. But it won't cook much more than that. Ever had one of those days where your fire just says, nope, I'm going to burn, but I'm going to burn low and slow. That wood is probably a lot wetter than I thought it was. It seemed quite dry, but we've also had a lot of snow in the past few days. Today's a nice day, but the last 2 days we've had quite a bit of snow. So they might be wet. It might be wetter than I thought. Oh, not the first time I've had a stubborn fire to deal with. I'll just baton some stuff down a little bit finer and it'll all work out. Okay, fire's burning good. I've got water on for tea. The soup's just about ready. Oh, I've just been sitting here playing with my knife. I batoned down a bunch of wood and playing it, making feather sticks. The knife is still new, so I'm still getting a feel for it. Best way to get a feel for it, use it. Yeah, I can hear that soup just starting to boil a little bit. Should be good and hot. Oh yeah. Put a couple of sticks on the ground so that I can put the soup down and not put it in the snow. Brought a small container with some crackers. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. Well, it's got just a tiny little bite. I had a few more crackers in there just to thicken it up. Should have brought a bigger spoon from home. Never even thought of it. Oh yeah. All right, I'm gonna eat this and we'll be back in a minute. The lunch was delicious. That soup is very good. It's got just a little bit of a bite to it. But not enough to run for the antacids or anything. Just enough to give it some flavor. But as I was eating my soup, I was thinking about the knife and how it carves and how well it's going. It's only my second trip out with it, so I can't exactly say for sure that it's amazing or anything. But it got me thinking. I'm playing with it and carving. And doing feather sticks. And I thought, well, what if I happen to come out here and forget my spoon altogether? So this isn't going to be a fancy spoon. This is just to see how well the knife carves. This is just a random stick that I grabbed, and it's not the greatest. I'm already going a little cockeyed. It's not something I'm going to keep. I'm just playing with it to see how well it'll do it. Basically killing time. I'm melting snow in the pot just to rinse it out a little bit. It's a beautiful day. I may as well sit out here for as long as I can. Enjoy the day. I just might have to do that one of these days. Bring out some soup and purposely forget my spoon at home. There's a lot of guys that'll challenge themselves. Oh, I'm going to go out for 2 or 3 days. I'm going to bring very minimal food, or I won't bring any food. I'll survive off what's out there. I'm a diabetic. I can't do that stuff. I have to have my 3 meals a day. But I can set different challenges. I just might do that at some point. Come out with no spork, no spoon, let me know if in the comments if that's something you'd be interested in. Me coming out here with no spoon, carve my own utensil and use it to eat. It'll take out my tea bags. And it holds soup, or it holds tea. Mm. Oh, that was perfect timing. That's delicious. That snow's all melted. It's not perfectly clean, but I'll be heading home soon anyway, so I'll do a better job when I get home. So I've tossed a whole bunch more wood onto the fire and let that catch and burn. I'm gonna drink my tea. Try not to break this spoon because this handle is getting pretty slim. Oh, but it's turning out to be a great day. Wow. It was really nice, and oh, I think I just cracked my spoon. No, just a little crack. I'm careful. It's not like I'm keeping this. It's not like I'm going to be able to use it. The right-handed spoon. Trying to use it with the left would really, really suck. But right-handed, no problem. Wow. I need to get back and do some more carving. And a little out of touch. But carves quite well. I didn't know how I'd like it for carving because the blade is just a little bit longer and a little bit wider than what I'm used to, like this way. But it seems to handle quite well. I want to thank all of you. I looked before coming, and we are up to 461 subscribers. That is awesome. Never in a million years when I started this did I think I was going to be getting up to that many subscribers. Because when I first started doing this, I was doing it for the same reason I am now, because I enjoyed doing it. Then I started getting a few subscribers. And then I started getting a few more. And I'm really enjoying it. I like coming out here every weekend. I like spending time out here. I enjoy filming it. I'm learning a little bit each time I come out. So, again, I want to thank you for all the subscriptions, the likes, the comments. They all help. The shares, those help too. And I want to make a promise. I want to promise that the next time I carve a spoon, I'm going to try harder. It would work in a pinch. It definitely would. But boy. Okay. I'm going to finish my tea. Oh, and I have another tea in there. I'm going to warm up my other tea. Okay. Last cup of tea is hot. So all in all, that new pot worked. Like I said, it's smaller than I expected. But it'll do in a pinch, and when I'm by myself, if I'm just heating up a can of soup, that's all I need. I don't know if I could get a package of ramen in there. I'd have to see. I'd have to break it up pretty small though. So being that small, you're quite limited on what you can make. But it'll do the job. And I'm going to sit back here, finish my last cup of tea, enjoy the last little bit of the fire. Might I might play with my right-handed spoon a little more. Look at this thing. It would work though. In a pinch, I'd be able to eat. Once again, it's been a pleasure having you along. It's always nice having your company. It's a great afternoon. We got to make an ugly spoon We got to test a little pot. We got to make a big hole in the snow where the fire keeps sinking. I'm going to end things here. If you like what you saw, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to see more of it, hit the subscribe button. If you're going to do that, hit that notification bell, and it'll let you know whenever we put out a new video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.